Hey guys, it's DBI. I want to make a quick video for anyone curious on how to install our new cage Trx4m Bronco interior. These are coming out today, being released on the Etsy store. I'll put a link in the description for anyone curious. It's really easy. It uses 4 of the 6 OEM screws that keep on the original top. So this original top just comes right off if you take off 6 screws. 4 of the screws are used in here, right there, and right there. It came out really nice. This is the 2.0. In this video, I'm going to just show you guys how to install it and a deeper look into this and the backstory. I hope everyone stays tuned and goes and checks out the Etsy store. I'm going to be posting some more stuff this week, like some temp scale stuff. So if anyone's curious in that, let me know. Like these dashes right here. These are some YJ custom dashes that I did for someone. But the resin came out phenomenal. So if you do anything temp scale, any scale, let me know if you need something custom for your next build, because this is a one-off. And so is this. This originally started as a one-off. So if you're into anything like that and need some custom work, let me know. But other than that, I hope you guys stay tuned and check out this video. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to take this thing apart if you've never done it before. Like I was saying, there's going to be 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's might look a little different because there's little hoops right there that I trimmed off for the other interior. But other than that, everything else should be the same. The only thing that I recommend is just go slow on everything, because it could be easy to strip out this super small hardware. And the other thing is that this screw back here, it feels like it takes forever, and it's because it does. It's almost like a 1/2 inch long. It goes all the way about halfway into that pillar, which is good, is what makes when it goes into this pillar or roll bar, that's what makes it so strong, is it's got so much grip back there. And then once these hoops latch around up here, it's never going to come off that. And especially when it's got a 1/2 inch screw going into the roll bar, that's what makes it so strong. But yeah, I'll put it on time lapse so you guys don't have to watch me take out each screw. All right, I got the top off, as you guys can see. I'm gonna show you guys a couple little tips on how I like to install these. These are the 6 screws that we took out. These 2 small ones that go on the luggage rack up here. I like to screw those back in so I don't lose them. We're not gonna be using this, so I'm gonna just set those off to the side. These 2 front ones we're gonna be using, and the 2 rear ones we're gonna be using. These 2 rear ones, as you guys can see, let's see if I can get you a better shot, but these longer screws go inside of, I don't know if you guys can see, but they go inside of that roll bar. And the holes that I put in here are right in line with the stock mounting holes. So those are the ones that we're going to install in first. The other thing is you want to make sure that when you take off this plastic thing, or you take off your top, that these plastic parts are seated on the body correctly, because sometimes they get outside of the body and you don't want to mount it like that. I've done it a couple times. But other than that, make sure that the outside's seated on the body correctly. I like to just slip it in from the front, and then there's a recessed lip that goes around this whole edge, so you'll know when everything's it's seated right. I like to flip it over, and then once it's flipped over, I like to install these two back ones first. And then after the back ones are installed, it's pretty easy to install this front one. As you guys can see, this is shit. You guys probably can't see, but those hoops go over those circles perfect. The opening for this top part, this will slide right in there, and then you'll screw these together. And you'll know if this isn't lining up perfectly, you probably got one of these plastic things out, because when it's not on there and you're trying to put that on there, it's like, why isn't it going on there? But it's because it's plastic. Once that plastic's on the right spot, it's just right on there. You guys probably can't see, but anywho, I'll do a little time lapse of screwing these in and show you guys how secure this thing is. Alright guys, you guys just seen me do the time lapse of that. What you couldn't really see though is when I screwed these two back screws in, is how strong it was. I think it's because the combination of those long ass screws and these tabs that catch the front that go under the hood, from just those two screws alone, it wasn't gonna ever come out. But these two upper ones just make everything just permanent. I'm super happy with how this came out. There'll be links in the description for the Etsy store. They're gonna be 45 bucks. They'll be 50 bucks if you want to customize them, like this one right here from this first order. I don't know if you could see, Trx4m family. That's his Instagram name, which is really cool. He asked for that idea. So there'll be a $5 option if you want to customize yours and put whatever you want on the back. Yeah, I'm not budging on that. This is well worth every dollar. Steering wheel, everything. You'll have to check out the Instagram and everything else for pictures, and I'll post some pictures on the Etsy store for all the close-up shots of the interior. Man, it looks good. But I'll show you guys it popping on a stock chassis right here. No upgrades, no nothing, right out of the box. Boom. Boom. This thing ain't never coming off. If you're worried about mounting points, you should be worried about something else now, because this thing ain't coming off. I'm very happy with how this came out. Even more happy that this was originally a custom order that somebody wanted. They seen the original Trx4m Bronco interior that's inside of the body, but he was like, I took that thing off, can you make me a caged one? And I was like, well, I can try. I've never made one, but yeah. And sure enough, it was a hit. I love it. I want one myself, I can't lie. This is not my Trx4m Bronco. This is somebody I know that generously let me borrow it to mock up some parts and do some stuff. But shout out JB's. Look up JB's RC garage on Instagram. You'll have a kick on that. Coolest garage you'll see if you're into 110 stuff. But other than that, I'll leave a link in the description for the Instagram, the Etsy store, if you guys have any questions, any ideas, what I should do next, maybe something you guys haven't seen, any of the tint scale stuff like I was saying at the beginning of the video. This fender's been poking in the corner of the video. I know you guys are going to be talking about that. Yeah, I was supposed to get started on that last week, but I'm going to get started on it this week. I got it all taken apart. Hopefully have that done in a couple days. I know a ton of people want that thing, so stay tuned for that. But I would highly recommend getting one of these things, not just because I made it, but this thing is bitchin' cool. Super, super cool. I don't know how many other people are going to have a caged interior like this on their Trx4m Bronco, but unless they got a DBI one, and especially not if you get it customized, it's going to be a 1-to-1, so that's something cool. Other than that, you guys, I would appreciate it if you liked the video, subscribed, shared. I'm really new to YouTube, so I don't really know all this stuff, but I do know you're supposed to say that, you know, like, share, subscribe, whatever. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the messages asking for something custom, because that's honestly what I look into is the custom stuff. I don't really care for all the other stuff, but thank you guys. I appreciate it.